And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Leading off the
Major League Baseball
Seattle,
on the show starts now. Brian Reynolds is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Harold, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
This is one of those scary streaks, because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into finding yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
2 balls, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah.
2-2 now.
If he can keep hitting the corner with that 2-seam fastball, it's going to be really effective. But if he leaves it out over the middle of the plate, it could be a dangerous spot.
Pulled toward right center field. Stanton on the run. 1 out.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Stepping up now, Marwin Gonzalez. On the season, he's hitting just over .290 coming into action here. In the windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this one is gone. A home run.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. Comes into play here at 273. 5 homers, 9 driven in. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
3-0 now. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls. Ready now, Nolan Arenado. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 19 driven in. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stanton is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. So striding forward now, Bo Bichette. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. To short. There's Segura on the second for the force out, and the side is retired. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros, the shortstop,
Yonhervis Solarte
Segura.
will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
This change for the Mariners. Now playing second base.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. HR, your former employer, the Mariners. Well, these past few ball games, they come in winners of 3 straight.
Well, man, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. 1-2. Here it comes. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Gonzalez is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning.
Francisco
into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Luis Torres.
In now, Luis Torres. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And the pitch on 2-1. Popped up. Bell is there for it. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in for his second at bat, Ryan Reynolds. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A fastball right over the outside corner. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there, and he'll make that play look easy as the throw. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell, he'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. At the knees, strike one.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, catcher Yasmani Grandal.
Takes a knee-high fastball. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one. Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Digging in, Bryce Anderson. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. And an aerial view of downtown Houston on a sunny day as we welcome you back under the climate controlling roof here at Minute Maid Park. Marwin Gonzalez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder. One away.
Up next for Seattle.
Riding in once again, Max Kepler reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 3 is there, and he has it for the out.
First baseman number 4.
Ready for another chance. Paul Goldschmidt 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And the inning is over. Mariners lead. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Swinging a looper to left. Kepler comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you find where the Mariners find themselves entering play today. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Astros hit is going to be for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Yeah, Matt, you can't fault the outfielder too much either. The line drive was hit right at him, and I think it took a minute to gauge where it was going. So I think he misjudged it a bit. The end result, the ball gets down, and the hitter is standing at second base with a solid double.
And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out. So stepping in, Gene Segura, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that change.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in to try it again, Nelson Cruz. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike one.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for strikes. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Stanton has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
Digging in, Yangervis Solarte. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now here it comes. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Sent on the ground out to second, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Whoa, back-to-back sliders. Now, the first one was almost like a practice pitch. He saw the spin. The second one, he recognized and got the base hit.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gamble racing back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, a double play. 1 hit's all they get. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Mariners 1 and the Astros nothing.
Left fielder.
Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 miles an hour is tough to catch up to. But I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
The 0-1 on its way. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Ready with the 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
Count is 1-2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, he's having a terrific season. Keeping that average up there above the 300 mark. That's an indication right there. 2 strikes, and he's still able to get the base hit.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
So he sets him down swinging. Josh Bell is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Yasmani Grandal comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Squared that one up just a little late. A ball. Fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that. Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
To second for one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. So stepping up to the plate, Luis Torres. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning. Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Center fielder.
Into the box, Brian Reynolds. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This is in the air out to right field. Stanton has a read on it. One down.
The batter.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. And now a pitch on the way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gamble ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stanton looking up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Knee high, he barehands it. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So with 2 away, Paul Goldschmidt gets a chance following the base hit.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Stepping into the box, Bryce Anderson. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Designated hitter, Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
In time to first, and there are two away.
Number 59.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kim. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Chopped weakly to the left. To his right, Lindor. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Steve Cishek takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Stanton. 1 out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Jon Hervis. Solarte 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting. Shortstop. Francisco.
So striding in,
Lindor.
Francisco Lindor. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Here it comes on 1-1. Grounded to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 3. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bat.
Quickly 0-2, and double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Solarte fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business. But I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit. Giancarlo Stanton now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's another single, his second hit of the game. He's having a good May. You know, you start looking at May as a player and you say, I'm partway through the season. I'm starting to get settled in. This is a great start to the year. He's over 300. He's off to a great start.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Catcher, Luis Torres.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Therefore it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Striding in once again, Brian Reynolds. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now the 0-1, and he lays off for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Bell is there for it. 2 down.
The right fielder,
Marwin Gonzalez will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Hit in the air to center field. Number 3 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Slice down the left side, but foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Sent on the ground out to second, and he's retired, 1 away.
Now batting, third
Ready
baseman,
once again, Bryce Anderson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now. Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Ready on 1-2. Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting,
ready for another shot now, Ji-Man Choi. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Weekly hit to third. Arenado charging in on it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Derek Law has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Max Kepler is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gamble has a play. 1 out. Here's Nolan Arenado. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Number 3 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to. At the plate, Kim 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Second baseman.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Into the box now. Number 3. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Starts him out with the slide. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Gene Segura standing in. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Astros go. Ryan Cook enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Designated hitter.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Grounded down the third baseline. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
Now in the box, Yonervis Solarte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Victor Reyes will come on now and pinch run here. Runner goes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Popped high in the air. Bell is under it near the mound. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Francisco Lindor. He was a ground out victim last time up. Right over the middle, knee high.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge. The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Digging in to try it again. Luis Torres pitches a cold strike. The throw.
Hey, that's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this. Great base running there.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Now batting.
Digging in, Brian Reynolds. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder. And the inning is over. Mariners forced to settle for 1, 2. And that. We'll bring up Ben Gamble. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Giancarlo Stanton stands. In as he looks at a called strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And that misses 1-1.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Luis Severino with his 4th win this season. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and